What's up, everybody? This dumb thing's telling me to rotate my device. I don't want to rotate my device. It won't fit up on my dash like this. Let's see. Pardon me, y'all. We are trying to fix the glitch here. Pardon me if I'm unkempt. Y'all know I haven't done a live in like forever. Let's see. Now let's rotate it. Bump, bump. Oh, this thing just ain't gonna act right. Oh well. Okay. Heck with it. It's going to act stupid. So, as y'all can see, I am here at the laundromat. Um, we here. What's up, Deborah? Howdy, John. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hey, Walter or Art. Let's see. Let me pull this dumb thing out. I was actually here at the laundromat. Hi, wifey. Whew. I'm hot, y'all. I'm extremely hot. Y'all can't really tell, but I've changed some lights out in the truck now. With my little addition of what I've done. Let's see. Let's flip this around. We got a better camera. Y'all pardon the mess inside the truck. I know it's messy, so please forgive me. I got held up a little bit on the laundry. Here's one of the new additions that I did on the truck. I added the 110 outlet, so I got me a fan right there, my sound machine. But here is the shelf that I actually took my cabinets out and actually put this in. It's better for me now, so I've got a latch right here I can pull down, and I've got plenty of storage, air fryer. We have a cabinet light right there. We've got a cabinet light right up there. We've got a cabinet light down there. So plenty of lights. But I added some Govee lights up here, so you can sync them. You can set different sectors to how you want them to do. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know if it's just me or if it's his tablet, but the screen looks absolutely hazy. So I'm gonna wipe the thing. Pardon me, y'all. Let me find the camera. Okay. Yeah, it was up in the dash earlier, so I guess the AC kind of did it. Pardon my jump, but you can kind of see the lights, how they work on here. So, I've been doing a lot of work here over the last couple of days. I've still got my 4 switches for my zones, but I haven't got all the modules. The rest of my modules are going to come in Monday for what I'm doing on here. I set it up for different zones because you can't really tell. That it looks kind of bluish, but it's actually purple. So we have the front from the underneath the door. That's one zone. The back part of the sleeper, that's another zone. The front part of the exhaust stack, that's a zone. The back half of the exhaust stack, that's a zone. The fuel tank straps, that's a zone. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones. Then we have the ones back underneath here. So that's a zone. There's 6. And now over here, that's 7. So that's 7 zones that we have for our lights now, with 7 different modules where I can control each module. Before, both of those were the same color. I can change colors, but they were all the same color. Just like before, my lights back here, they were all same color. So now they're set so I can rotate. Same thing with exhaust stacks. You kind of see some purple, some green back here. So before, they were all one color. Now they're 2 zones. So I have been doing a lot of work here for these last couple of days to get everything up and done. Whew, I had to tell you, I went and took me a nice hot shower. So I was fresh. Now I'm absolutely drenched out here in the heat. Um, Humidity is awful because it has been pouring down here. How's it going there, Doug? Whew. But yeah, Miss Cat's at home. She's took this weekend off. She's doing some work. I know, right, John? Um, I know it's not near as extensive as some fixing as Clutch Trucker did on his. He did a lot of remodeling on his, but hey, I've done a pretty good bit for what I've done. Let's see. Let me flip this around. Oopsie. So you can kind of see how the gobies are circling and cycling. Now the one green in the middle, that's actually a stationary green. Those are the ones because I originally had green running around, and those are just stationary where I can just change it to one single color. So I left that and moved that up there to the bottom where the bed or the shelf crease is. But as y'all can see up in here, you can see we have a disco there cycling, and it's got a pretty good program on it. It's called the Govee program or Govee lights, Govee light set. I wish they had some good ones for the outside, but they don't. I'd love to have a set for the fuel tanks. Now I do have another set of lights for the fuel tanks because these are outside LED strips. Um, but I've always had to cut them to the length I wanted because I wanted them to go all the way down and all the way down to there. So I've always had to cut them, solder the connections on, and then heat shrink it. And no matter what I do, they don't seem to be as watertight, or the way they're thinned, they end up just shorting out up against, like that one right there is out. You see that strips out. So I actually ordered two sets that's got 424 inches. Now those are actually freaking 36. So it's going to be, about 6 inches short of top. So it's not going to come all the way down like that. So I think I measured it. It's going to start about right here. So just a little bit above. And then it's probably only going to come up to about here. So that kind of sucks. But I'll just have to do it because those are already prefab, pre-sealed. Just plug and play connect. Then I won't have to worry about what I'm having here because these LED strips for the outside, they keep deteriorating. So I don't know if you can kind of tell how those are kind of red instead of like the others. They're darker. So yeah, on here you can't really tell as good. But they're always going bad. I've replaced them so many times. I'm tired of replacing them. It's absolutely getting old. Keep replacing my fuel tank strap lights. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet, get some new ones. These are actually like rock lights that I've got under here. Now they're not color changing. Um, they're just little six freaking green rock lights I have underneath it. So that's a stationary. Now I was thinking about getting another strip, either that or getting some purple rock lights that stick on the frame underneath there. So then it would actually show through here a little bit better. But as you can see, that green shows up pretty daggone good. Um, and we're kicking like that. Um, so, you know, this is what my last couple of days have been. And down here, it keeps freaking raining. See, now this one here, the green works, but the back one's out. So I've already got a set of these. They're sitting at the freaking house waiting to come in. So I ordered Coronata inserts for that to go replace. Because if people remember, I got sideswiped down here in Easter. and they jacked this up. And they also jacked this up and actually knocked a whole bunch of lights out. What's up, T-Bone? So I was able to bend this step down a little bit. So as you can, well, let's see. You can see it's not so much of a raised 45 degree as what it was. It's still up a little bit. And they knocked out, or actually ripped a whole bunch of lights out, ripped right off the freaking wires. But it was at a 45 degree angle. Of course, going straight down, you can see that it's got a curve going in it, where the car hit it and basically took it and shoved it up 45 degree angle, but was able to bend it back down. But I ordered a set of these. It said it would fit this Coronata, but it did not. I thought it was cool because it had the Coronata cut out right there. And I'm like, oh, that would be awesome for the light to shine through and light up Coronata. But it did not fit. This one here slopes further back. Wish I can get this thing to zoom out. It's absolutely insane. It won't let me rotate, won't do squat. Yeah, T-Bone, hope everything's rolling with you. I know you up there, dealing with all that mess you got up there. I would not want to be an owner operator. My own authority up there this time with everything that's going on. It is just insane. Blinded by the light, that's about true. Whew. Like I say, y'all, man, the humidity out here is awful. But this is the little park. I always come here and do my laundry. So I'm parked right here. The laundromat is right there where all the lights are. Yeah, right there. So I just walk right through. Yeah, I walk through right there, and then there's the laundromat. I always park here. Oh, it's a kitty kitty. Y'all know me. I'm shiny object. Let's see, where's he at? Right there. Kitty kitty. But I used to park here all the time, and I would come walk this park. There's a park right here. Go in. They've got iguanas all over in there. They've got some ponds and some fountains in there, playground for kids and all that. It's actually pretty cool. Whew. Busy is a good thing there, Tony. I know we're kind of busy. Of course, we're slow down here in Miami right now because the main cruise season is done and over with. We're only averaging like 2 boats a week right now. I was supposed to have one. Normally, I have one on during slow season on Saturday and Monday, but the one this coming Monday they canceled with Royal Caribbean and the Freedom. They're having some hot work done plus Coast Guard inspection, so they would like, and they're like, we'd just rather not. So we get to pass on that. I know, right? I have not gotten that one yet, Kurt. We can't even get a truck wash down here. There is no truck wash down here in Miami. Blue Beacon would make a killing if they would put a truck wash down here. I mean, I'd use it more often, but it's rained almost every single day down here. Every day I try to get working on the truck. Come around lunchtime, it starts pouring down. It floods everything. Water comes up, almost up to the rim. It comes up over the tire, almost up to the rim in the parking lot. And then it's usually about 3 hours later before it freaking starts going down. And then I can get out. Ground's still wet, but then I can get out and start working on the stuff. But the problem is, then it's so freaking humid. It is insane. It's awful. It's awful down here. So I've been trying to work on this truck. Want to get it washed because it needs a wash job bad. Actually, it does need a new set of that front hubcap cover where that car ripped it off. I mean, they destroyed it. But I figured there's no sense because a couple of the threads on the lugs look damaged. So when I go back and leave Miami, I'm taking it to Freightliner. I'm going to leave it there so they can go ahead and change out the exhaust stack. They actually bent the elbow, the 90 going up to the vertical stack. So we're just going to have Freightliner replace all that. do a DOT inspection on it, replace the steps and paint that, all the running boards, fix everything that got damaged. So I'll wait and get the hubcap then cover, because the hubcap covers and the lug nut covers I use on these are the ones that screw on, and like I said, a couple of the threads look damaged from that car. So I want to see if they have to replace the lug studs. Then I'll worry about getting another one after they replace the studs. So that's why I haven't replaced that yet. So as they say, and then there's that. All right, in 47 right now, Cape Cod. Wow, 47 degrees. I would love 47 degrees right now. Man. It raining was. So much rain. Oh yeah, it's freaking, man, it is. Ugh. Yeah, the mobile truck washes out here, they charge over $100 just for the freaking tractor, and they don't do near a good job. Look, you can get it to Blue Beacon for like freaking 55, and they charge over 100 for a mobile wash out here. It's insane. Now they used to actually have a truck wash where we park at, but they took it away. They don't have it anymore, so we can't get the trucks washed there anymore. That kind of sucks. That really sucks. But yeah, like I say, y'all haven't done a live in like forever. So I figured, hey, let me hurry up, come up here, we'll get the laundry done, we'll show some of the changes that I've done, some of the lights that I've done. Because I really didn't put much new lights, anything different. I just replaced what I already had, the ones that were out, and then just added zones to it. Just added. Right now, they're all wired into two boxes right now. I've just got front and rear boxes, and then they're all tied into that. But now when they come in, I'll have like sleeper. I have 7 different modules. Right now I've got 5 modules, and I still need more. But since I've got to take them all apart to get them out and then rewire them, I just got them temporary wired right now into 2 modules, front and rear. Because my modules will be front undersleeper, rear undersleeper, front drive axle, rear drive axle, front exhaust stack, rear exhaust stack, and then fuel tanks. So we'll have the 7 modules on it. Whenever it comes out. Let's see here. Let's flip her around. Show this bad boy. Come on. So I mean, if she was clean, she'd probably look pretty nice. Look even better with that hubcap and with that daggone fixed over there. But hey, overall, it does look good. That drop visor there that I put on there, like last December. Yeah, put it in on December, November, December. That looks really good. So it just looks much better. Like I say, once I get that exhaust stack fixed and get all that taken care of, I mean, we'll be back to where it's half decent. I mean, granted, she's, gosh, a 2015, or I bought it in 2015, so this October she'll be 8 years old. So I've gotten some life out of it. I've definitely got some life out of this bad boy. So I mean, some of the paint needs fixing here and there, but parking at where we park at, it is absolutely insane. That mud flap hanger, if you kind of look, I think it's kind of leaning down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a little angle leaning down on the right hand side. I've been hit 3 in just like this. Here's the median in between where the trucks back in that way, and then where we back in this way. Then you have like gravel right here with a little palm tree here and there in the middle. These freaking 53 drive vans, they back, and then they freaking hit us over here because the back of their trailers over on our side, completely over their side, and over here because they run it until their freaking axles hit the curb over there. So they've hit me 3 times. Yesterday, that got cracked right there. You can see, I don't know if you can really see all the cracks in here. You see the light's busted here. You can see the light is all busted right here. You can see I stick my finger inside of it. I mean, it's absolutely insane how they just back. We've got it creased right here. You can see the crease in it. By the way, it's warped. I mean, they just freaking. Thank you. But everybody just constantly just backs up and hits you. As y'all can see the colors in here. So I mean, hey, she's looking good, y'all. But yeah, I mean, they finally fixed the AC in the showers. Now they do spot the drivers that are backing into their spots, but here's the kicker: they only spot them to make sure they don't hit the trucks on either side, but they don't spot them when they're backing up to make sure they don't hit what's behind them. They only spot left and right to make sure you're not hitting the truck left and right. They need to keep an eye on them backing up. I mean, the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring you some money." He's like, "Man, I'm sorry about that. I'll bring you some money." I'm like, "Oh yeah," I said, "You broke 3 lights. You know, you freaking." I mean, my DOT reflective strip was on his freaking trailer. I mean, it was still attached to his trailer. Um, kind of seen. I know, right? Yeah, if it was cleaner, yeah, he would have seen it. Not, but you know, other than that, the guys there, they're okay guys there. It's okay place to park. It's right a block and a half away from the terminal, but it just stinks that they don't spot these guys on their back, and so they constantly keep hitting us. I was hit last time I was down here. They backed up, and it is a little tight. So we've got the people who try to park across from us. So as they're parking across from us, they're barely missing our hood as they're trying to swing their nose around to back into their spot. So, that's why we try to back as far back as we can. But, we're bobtail. We're not going over that concrete curb. So we're not really sticking out. It's just them dry vans keep coming back and hitting us. So, like today, I was sticking out a little bit after that guy hit me. I pulled forward a little bit, but then a guy couldn't back up. So he was having a hard time. Like, hey, man, hold on a second. I'll back up. So I backed up another foot until my tires hit the curb. I mean, which even so, the only thing sticking over the curb is my mud flap. But if you think about it, even with your mud flap, if your tires are on the curb, the only thing that's really sticking over is your mud flap hangers right there. That's it. That's as far as you're sticking over. So you're not going all the way over that like them drive vans are doing and, hitting us. So it's just an all deal. But I can't believe how busy this laundromat is for, 10 o'clock at night. I walked in there. I figured, hey, everybody be out juking and all that. And, 10 o'clock on a Saturday. Oh, no, man. There's like freaking 20 something people inside that laundromat. So my buddy's sticking out right out here. So I figured, hey, this is a good time to do a live, right? Yeah, Wayne's only been hit once down here. But now when he comes back, his truck is his new Peterbilt is a 270, 270 wheelbase. Mine's a 260. So now his nose is going to be sticking further out. So now he's really got to worry about when these guys try to swing, are they going to freaking hit his front end? So it's like, ooh. But hey, his truck's canary yellow, so people can see it, right? You got to see that canary yellow. So, well, everybody, hey, it's a short live. I appreciate all y'all for coming in. Figured I'd just show y'all some of the little bit that I've done. I still have some more work to do when other modules come in on Monday to pull everything out and fix it. So I'm trying something old school. I'm actually getting like a Tupperware container and mounting it underneath the door, underneath the sleeper, and then running all the wires out of that and then screwing that up into the top. Let's see if I can show you some. Come on, let's see. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's what I need to get. I need to get fuses. Yeah, I need fuses. um, yeah, my fuse blew because it's only a 5 amp fuse. I don't have the big fuse. I ran out. So I need to go by Walmart or something tomorrow, I guess, and get some fuses. But I'm trying to actually mount it up underneath the driver's door behind this panel. I've got a Tupperware container there that I drilled a hole, put a grommet in it, and I'm running all the wires through there and sticking it up there. So that's my train of thought, and screw it up that. Because before I had all the boxes underneath here, and then I had a gazillion freaking wires run through here. Whereas now I'm only going to have 4 trigger wires for my 4 switches. The 4 trigger wires from there, I've already got them run down here, and they're tied off. So then from there, then I'll have the Tupperware container screwed up into this underneath, all the wires coming out, and then I'll have my boxes under there, and then they'll all go through. So hey, that's just a little better. As you can see, I guess that 5 amp fuse isn't working. I need a 20 amp fuse, but I blew it testing things out. So I've only got a 5 amp in there right now. So I guess I need to fix the glitch. Anyway, y'all, we hope everybody is having them a good, safe, blessed weekend. I appreciate y'all stopping by, and we will see y'all on the next video, y'all. Peace out, y'all. If I can figure out how to turn this off. Y'all take care.